All right, I got the thumbs up. Good morning. My name is Susan Dyhup, and I am your platform assistant today. I'd like to welcome you all to our service if you're here in the sanctuary or if you're joining online. Let's say gratitude to our sacred team. Our minister, Marianne, is giving our talk. Our musician is William Menenfield. Bill Lane is our technician. And Gladys is our usher. So let's stand up and open our service in song.
Shine. I feel the spirit of God shining through me, shining through me. I feel the spirit of love shining through me, shining through me. Shine, 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 shining through me, shining through me. Shine, 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 shining through me, shining through me. I feel the spirit of joy shining through me, shining through me. I feel the spirit of joy shining through me, shining through me. Shine, 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 shining through me, shining through me. Shine, 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 shining through me, shining through me. I feel the spirit of shining through me, shining through me. I feel the spirit of God shining through me, shining through me. Shine, 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 shining through me, shining through me. Shine, 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 shining through me, shining through me. Surely the presence of the Lord is in this place. Surely the presence of the Lord is in this place. I can feel God's mighty power and God's grace. There's a holy hush around us. I see love on every face. Surely the presence of the Lord is in this place. Surely the presence of the Lord is in this place. pour out your praise, pour out your praise. It's your breath in our lungs, so we pour out our praise to you only. It's your breath in our lungs, so we pour out our praise, pour out our praise. It's your breath in our lungs, so we pour out our praise to you only. You give life, you give love, you bring light to the darkness, you give hope, you restore every heart that is broken. Great are you, Lord. Great are you, Lord. It's your breath in our lungs, so we pour out our praise, pour out our praise. It's your breath in our lungs, so we pour out our praise to you only. It's your breath in our lungs, so we pour out our praise, pour out our praise. It's your breath in our lungs, so we pour out our praise to you only. Thank you.
Thank you, William. Let's begin our service with prayer. O loving presence, we bow in our awareness of you everywhere. We open now to our awareness growing. We invite you in where you already are. We open our inner eyes and shift our perspective to the goodness that pervades this universe, that pervades this room, that pervades our minds and our bodies and our souls. We take a deep breath in, and as we hold this breath, we know that this is the breath of God. We let it out. We know that you are all good, all love, divine wisdom everywhere present. And we see you now as the manifestation of peace in the world and in our beings. I am peace. I am the peace of God manifest in my heart, in all hearts. We see all of humanity quickened right now with the peace of God flooding every situation. And we send this peace to the south, to Los Angeles, We see your light, God, quickening every heart and every mind with the presence of your peace. Peace, be still. We see this peace going out in every direction now. This light of peace flooding our hearts and bodies and minds and souls, and those of in our sphere of influence, which is everywhere. I am peace. I am the peace of God in expression in the world now. And so it is. Amen.
So say with me our June sacred prayers for inner peace. My thoughts are anchored in divine peace. For wisdom, the discerning power of divine wisdom is my inner resource. For faith, in faith I am free. For prosperity, freely I give and graciously I receive. And for world harmony, holding my thoughts in order, I serve the world. And this is our time to greet each other. Oh, the separate paper. You got it. All righty, all righty. So Judy's going to be doing the platform next week. So I told her that we are a supportive group and we want the person to do well. We're not out to get you. Marianne wanted me to remind you all to please silence your cell phones. Today after service is our second Discover Your Divinity class, a modern guide to affirmative prayer. We started last week, but anybody that wants to join us is welcome. We'll be going on for the next few Sundays. If you'd like to volunteer, there's plenty of things to do. Reach out to Marianne or Bill. Terry is out of town, so there will not be Monday's regular meditation on Monday. So she'll be back next Monday, so not this Monday. feel free to check out our lending library with a real collection of Unity books and fellow travelers for you if you wish. We have a couple daily words in the back. And so now I'm going to read the daily word. So if you want to take a deep breath and draw it from your head to your heart. The word for today is kindness. Today I will be kind to others. When I think of being kind, I am reminded of the golden rule. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Takes only a moment and no special effort to be kind. I can smile at a stranger, hold the door for the person behind me, or let someone go ahead of me in line. These small acts of kindness bless everyone involved. Other kind efforts may take more thought. I think of how I prefer to be treated. I certainly want to be heard and respected. I want to know my views and opinions matter. I want others to see my value and treat me with dignity. I hold this thought as I think of others. I see people imbued with the Spirit of God. Kindness flows from me to bless others. Whoever pursues righteousness and kindness will find life and honor. Proverbs 21:21. And now let's prepare for meditation.
Where you lead me, I will follow. Where you lead me, I will follow. Where you lead me, I will follow. I'll go with you all the way. Your bright light shines out the darkness. Your bright light outshines the darkness. Your bright light outshines the darkness. I'll go with you all the way. I'll go with you through the garden. I'll go with you through the garden. I'll go with you through the garden. I'll go with you all the way. Where you lead me, I will follow. Where you
And so we take anything we may be holding and just set it aside. Feel the chair supporting your body. And feel your feet planted firmly on this sacred ground. And now I invite you to bring your attention to your breathing. Let's take a nice deep breath together, deep into the center of our being. And just let out a sigh. Taking another holy breath, deep into the center. And release it. I invite you to bring your awareness and attention down to the tip of your spine, right where you're sitting, your sit bone. And from there, send a grounding cord, whatever that looks like to you. Attach firmly, see it attach firmly to your spine, to the tip of your sit bone, tip of your tailbone. And that cord reaching down into the planet, down, reaching to the center of the planet, where it is firmly attached. So we are right here, right now, on the planet, fully and completely grounded, awake, aware, and alert, focusing on our breath. Now I would like you to visualize right there at the tip of your spine a ball of golden light. And as we breathe in our next breath, let's see that golden light traveling upward with the breath to the crown of the head, the top of your head, breathing the light up through the body to the crown. And as you exhale, the light going back down to the tip of the spine. Continue breathing like this. And I invite you to contemplate these words. I am the light. The light I am. Breathing that ball of golden light up to the crown, back down to the spine, tip of the spine, with every breath in the silence. I am the light. The light I am. I am the light. The light I am. And as you continue to breathe, visualizing this golden orb of light, I invite you to bring to mind anyone that you may be holding in prayer, or that you would like that person prayed for, to bring them to your mind now. And visualize this person or people receiving the awareness of God as peace, wholeness, love, joy. See them as the expressions of God that they are. And remember, all that they are, you are too. I am the light I am. Now, we visualize and bring to our mind all of the people on the planet right now, in all their different expressions and circumstances. And we take that ball of light, and it becomes a ray radiating out from our hearts like Care Bears to everyone on the planet, sending them peace, affirming their goodness, affirming their growing wisdom, affirming the full embodiment of the Christ's dominion here on the planet, in and through every individual, every individualized expression of the whole, which is God. We affirm that God is all powerful and everywhere present and all wise. We affirm that goodness will prevail. And we continue to breathe, seeing that light expand from our hearts through every cell in our body. Golden Christ healing light, flooding every cell, every atom. And all is well. All is well. All is well. And so it is. Well, good morning. Whew. That's a pretty lofty title, right? hope I can live up to my own expectations. In the beginning was the light. There never was a time when the light was not. And there is now nothing and never was anything outside the light. Everything, the good, the bad, the neutral, is contained within this light. Every experience that we have is a part of the light. And the light is goodness. You are goodness. Not just good, because good has an opposite, which is bad. There's no opposite in goodness. Goodness is a principle, and it's one of the aspects of God. The light is love. You are love. It's your purpose here. Light is everywhere. And there is nowhere that the light is not. The light is the field of pure potential. And we, all of us, every single one of us, are the expressions of the light's expansion of itself. The light is all that is and that will ever be. The light is indestructible, all-knowing, all-wise, and you are the light. We forgot all of this. We're always forgetting all of this. And I think that's what we come back to places like this, we join places like this so that we can remember who we are, right? We came here, we came out of the light without our bodies, and we decided to take on a body. And we decided to forget everything so that we could discover it in experience by making mistakes, by seeing the opposite, by being the opposite of that, which is still the light. Do I have feedback? Sorry. We forget all of this so we can experience ourselves in action as the light, love in action. And the darkness, we experience that so we can see ourselves as the light. A candle shining in the daytime, we can see it, but if it was dark in here, how much brighter would it be? And so our mission here is to experience ourselves as the light, as God, in expression, right? And we see evidence of the opposite everywhere. We see it and we wonder, where is it? Where is God in this situation? Where is God in my child that may have cancer? Where is God in the war in Gaza? Where is God? God is the help that's there. God is in every situation. Look for the helpers. I always quote Mr. Rogers. Look for the helpers and you'll find that expression. You'll find God. You just have to be on the lookout. Not looking for the darkness because it's evident. But even that is still a part of, there's no spot in the world, in the universe, where God is not, because God is life. God is the light. And all of this is God. There's no, if there was a devil, he would be God too. So I'm not saying that people that believe that there's an opposite power, that they're wrong, because in their reality, that is the truth. So there's room for that. There's room for all the religions and all of the people that don't believe in any religion, all of it is still God. And all of us are on this path. All of us. It's like a big wagon wheel with all the spokes. No matter what path you're on, you may say, I'm never going to believe in God and I'm just going to party hard till I die. You're still on the path. You're still on the path. There's no way you can get off of it because it's like the Hotel California. You can check in, but you can never leave. Check out, but you can never leave. What is it? So what is our mission? What is it? Our mission is to be love and expression. Our mission is to have fun while we're doing it, to find that energy of joy, because joy is our natural way of being. Do you remember a time in your life when you were a child, before all of before the world made you cynical? Playing, like I just have one memory of just really being in the moment, singing. My grandparents had this place out in Waterford, and they had a walnut orchard that ran behind their house, a couple, I think 10 acres, and then below that was the Tuolumne River. And I remember one day just running through that field. I don't know how old I was, but it was idyllic. I felt so light and so happy, just the epitome of joy. And I think all of us can remember one time at least where we had that feeling of unconditional love and joy and just peace about life. Life was good. The sun was on our shoulders, the breeze. I saw a pheasant that day that like jumped up in front of me. It was a beautiful day. And I think if we can look back on that when we're in meditation and just, make that affirm that in our mind. I am that. That's in me still, right? We connect to that. And when we're in that place, we're in our power, we're in our authority. And I'm not saying that we have to be in that all the time, because we can turn our perspective, even if we don't feel it, if we remember it, our connection, our innate connection to all that is. I mean, I knew God was everywhere in that moment, even if I didn't have the words to describe it. That was a day where my awareness was filled with the presence. So love is how we accomplish our mission here in this now moment, and that's all there is. We just have to keep remembering, right now it's not a dress rehearsal. It's not a rehearsal. Now is the only time there is. We don't go anywhere. We're always right where we are, right now. I know that sounded a little weird. But from that moment of innocence, that day, it feels like right after that, probably right when I got home, something happened, and we start piling on density to protect ourselves. We may have been harmed in some way, or that we're in a childhood environment where there was a lot of yelling, or who knows what the disruption is. But at some point in a child, as children, we start putting on layers of protection. And it looks different for each person, but all of us have it. But what that does, it may protect us, but it also shuts down our capacity for joy and our capacity to see the world through the eyes of love, to see the world through the eyes of God. And we start seeing appearances, embracing ourselves and protecting ourselves more and more, until we come to a point where we start to see through the eyes of love, through the eyes of Christ. And even though we forget still a lot, we have that tool to pivot back on. We can remember who we are. And if we can't remember, we can come here on Sundays and I will remind you like I'm reminding myself. There's only one presence and one power in the universe, and that is God the good. And you are an individualized expression of that good. So we slowly by slowly return to the memory of our true divine nature. And we do that by acting out our lower animal instincts of fear and survival. And each time we do that, if we're focusing on God, we can pivot quicker and quicker. And as we realize that we have wounds that we need to heal, we call on the power of wholeness and healing that's within us. These are all powers of God. Every power that God has, we have too. So we cleanse our bodies, we cleanse our hearts, we cleanse our memories and our souls. And we become lighter and lighter and lighter and lighter. And freer and freer and freer. And from that place of groundedness, from that place of freedom, we begin to have spiritual authority in our lives and in this world. So there are steps to that, though. We come in here innocent, and then we collect all this baggage, and then the process of unpacking the baggage, unloading the baggage comes. And what are the steps to doing that? First, the first step you've already done, it's the awareness that you have baggage. The awareness that you don't feel joy, or the awareness that you're not happy in your relationships, or you don't feel effective, or you feel the world is going to hell in a handbasket. And then we pivot. And we ask ourselves, what is not mine? What am I carrying around that is not mine? And once you identify that, you use the power of your I am presence, the power of your Christ to say, I send this back to whoever it belongs, cleansed and healed. We send it back. If you're feeling heavy and you can't figure out what it is, ask that any energy that you have on you or in you, if it's not mine, send it back. If it's not mine, I release it now. And then the next step is to call back your energy, because we give our energy away to things that we shouldn't be doing. We should keep our energy intact, but we give it away to others by so many ways. So many ways. By not minding our own business. By judgment. By too much TV or social media. You feel drained after being on your phone for 4 hours. Call back your energy. Ground yourself. Get quiet every single day. Carve out a spot, hopefully early in the morning, to connect. Do a self-inventory. Where am I triggered? Where am I carrying? What am I carrying that's not mine? Let it go. And call back your energy. And then I would ask myself, what am I holding on to? What do I need to forgive? What do I need to forgive? Because if we're holding grudges against ourselves or others, then we are not in joy. We are not in the frequency of love. We're not in our authority. Take the baggage off your shoulders. Let it go. And if you don't feel like you're able to forgive something, then just tell God, the God within yourself, I'm willing to forgive. I'm willing to forgive myself. I just don't know how. I'm willing to let so-and-so off the hook. I just don't know how, but I'm willing. Do you have regrets? Regrets are baggage. They weigh you down. Ask your angels, ask your guides, ask God. It's all God. Yeah, and you can call God whatever you want. Father, daddy, mother. It's all God, every bit of it. And you don't have to be a fancy prayer, just talk. Talk to that light within yourself and ask for help. Ask for help. What is still weighing on your heart? Just give yourself the great gift of grace and know that that light is waiting to pour over your heart, to pour a blessing into your heart like no other blessing before. Ask, and it is given. That's a law. A poem by the late Dorothy Pearson. It's a prayer, actually. A prayer poem. This quiet place. I come to this quiet place, and I found you waiting for me, God. I hadn't heard you call, but just felt guided to be still. And here you are. My heart is open to your will. Speak to me, God, for I am listening within myself. I hear you in my mind, a kind of moving as in the quiet of the forest. Pleasant sounds, soft and whispering to my heart. In this place apart, O God, thank you for the peace I feel, the sure knowing that you are here and real, and that we are one in this quiet place. Dorothy Pearson. No matter the appearance of disease or sadness or anger or apathy or depression, you are always a whole and perfect individualized expression of the light and love and wisdom and wholeness, joy, goodness, and peace of God. So I'm going to ask you to repeat these affirmations with me. The first one we did in the meditation. I am the light I am. Together, I am the light I am. I am joy-filled and I spread joy to others. Joy-filled. And joy is returned to me multiplied. I am the radiant health of this body. I glow with well-being. I am the peace of God here right now. My peace is contagious. It is flooding the universe. Putting out the flood, putting out all the fires of war. All is well in my world. I align my breath with goodness and power and divine love. God is love. Therefore, I am love. God is the source of my strength. I am spiritual strength, standing strong and steady. God is order. I am order by which I organize, adjust, and evolve. I am order, by which I organize, adjust, and evolve. God is beauty. I am beauty, by which I meet everyone and everything with the delight of discovery. Notice the progression of these statements. First, we recognize the nature of God as an absolute or principle. And second, we identified with the principle, accepting our rightful I am claim. And third, we realized a way to actualize the principle in relative circumstances. That was from Discover Your Divinity, the prayer class that we're teaching, affirmative prayer that we're studying. So in closing, we, all of us, are evolving as a species and as souls, and we're on an eternal journey of falling asleep and waking up and falling asleep and waking up in an ever spiraling upward motion of awareness of our oneness. Our oneness. Oneness is the principle of the prime principle of God. Our frequency is in a fluid state, and we are becoming the golden Christ consciousness on the planet. You are the Christ of your world. You are. That means you are one with Source, and you are loved so much and supported by the power of the universe, of which we are all a part. So take a deep breath again. And remember, remember, remember who you are, and remember your power. I behold the Christ in you, and I love you. Thank you.
Great is thy faithfulness, O God my Father. There is no shadow of turning with thee. Thou hast not, thou compassions, they fail not. As thou hast been, now forever will be. Summer and winter and springtime and harvest, sun, moon, and stars in their courses above, join with all nature in manifold witness to thy great faithfulness, mercy, and love. Great is thy faithfulness, great is thy faithfulness. Morning by morning, new mercies I see. All I have needed, thy hand hath provided. Great is thy faithfulness, Lord, unto me. Pardon for error and peace that endureth, thine own dear presence to cheer and to guide, strength for today and bright hope for tomorrow, blessings all mine with 10,000 beside. Great is thy faithfulness, great is thy faithfulness. Morning by morning, new mercies I see. All I have needed, thy hand hath provided. Great is thy faithfulness, Lord, unto me. faithfulness. Great is thy faithfulness. Morning by morning, new mercies I see. All I have needed, thy hand hath provided. Great is thy faithfulness, Lord, unto me.
Thank you, William, and thank you, Mary Ann. This is our offering time, so if you would hold in your hands what you would give to be blessed, we'll say our offering prayer together. Together, divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. Thank you, God.
Oh, sweet Spirit, we give thanks to each person here who gave up their time, their talent, and their tithe. Thank you so much for our growing awareness of your presence in this ministry, in this world. And we see these gifts going forward to spread the light, to spread peace, to spread joy in Stockton, in California, and in the world. And so it is. Amen.
And we'll join together for our peace song.
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, a peace that was meant to be, with God as creator. Family all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my joyous vow. And take each moment and live each in peace eternally. Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me.
I have to move this?
Well, it'll be on. You don't have to do